New research out from Public Policy Polling focused in on the states of Colorado and Washington, where they recently legalized marijuana, and support is growing for all of those new laws. They say, quote, 56% of voters in Washington state approve of their state's recreational marijuana laws, while 37% are opposed. The opposition is lower than that in the 2012 vote to approve legalization, in which 56% supported the measure, so same number, but 44% disapproved. So the disapproval number dropped. So in other words, we're trending in the right direction since they decided to legalize marijuana in Washington state. They say, moreover, a majority of Washington voters, 77%, say the marijuana laws have either had a positive effect or no effect on their lives at all, according to the poll. A Quinnipiac poll last month tells a similar story in Colorado. 62% of Colorado voters support reformed marijuana laws. That's an increase of 7 percentage points over the margin of support when voters approved Colorado's legalization in 2012. So not only has it gotten more popular, it's gotten significantly more popular. A 7% bump in the polls is a lot. So, in other words, what we're seeing here is they legalize marijuana and the sky isn't falling. If anything, the sky's getting further away, if that makes any sense. It's the opposite of the sky falling, so it's getting further away. And people are going, oh yeah, no, this is great. It either has no effect on my life whatsoever, or some people are saying, I actually really like it now. And think about, in a very personal way, at a case-by-case level, how positively this is affecting a lot of people. Because there are plenty of people who, you know, how many more people in the states of Colorado and Washington would have been arrested and would have been put in jail, would have been serving time, or would have been on probation, or would have lost their job, or whatever, because they were smoking marijuana illegally and they just recreationally used drugs, but they're a normal functioning person, but they got caught up in this justice system debacle. How many more lives would have been ruined in those places if it wasn't for these new laws? Now, the sad reality is, at the federal level, there are still very harsh drug laws. And unfortunately, we're just relying on the good graces of those in power at the federal level to continue to not be douchebags. But what everybody should fear is, well, what if we get a President Chris Christie or Marco Rubio or Paul Ryan or Jeb Bush or whoever, and they can step in and on day one they have the authority to say, I'm now cracking down not only on legal marijuana in Washington and Colorado, but I'm going to crack down on medical marijuana in all the states that have it. I think there's still some that don't have it. But he's totally within his legal rights to do that if we were to get a conservative douchebag president. And remember, even President Obama's been no angel on this issue. Early on, he was very harsh still on the issue of marijuana and drug laws. He's gotten progressively better as time has gone by. But again, you're not really getting substantive reform until you change the laws at a federal level. But the main takeaway from this polling data is very simple. Americans got a taste of freedom, and they said, yummy. Give me more, please.